All right, y'all. Okay, I want to talk about Ayesha Curry. Ayesha Curry's in the news. She said that, according to people.com, she said that her relationship with her husband comes before her parenting her kids. My understanding that's what she was saying. Okay, some people got a problem with that. I don't understand why, but I don't have a problem with it. Ayesha Curry, I'm on your side. I'm definitely on your side. Anybody that's not on your side in this situation, either they don't have no understanding or they are your adversary. So let's get to it. Let's kind of break that. Let's kind of break that down a little bit. Okay, when you have okay, it's important. It's good for a husband and wife to be together. And when you parenting, well, when you parenting, I mean, it's okay. It's good for a husband and wife to be together, and that's important to when you have kids. That's important to family structure. You know, for y'all to make sure for the husband and wife to make sure that they good because they have to be together for their kids because it's good for one it's good for them. You know to keep their marriage going and stuff, and and two it's separating and being toxic and stuff that could dwindle down to your kids and hurt your kids in a certain kind of way, causing them to have issues and be unstable, especially when you single parent. Okay, so Ayesha Curry is 100% right. I'm 100% behind her, and she's a great woman for saying this. She's a great woman for making steps to making sure her and her husband are connecting and doing what they need to do to be together so they can raise their kids right. You know, so any parent that want to raise their kids right, yeah, you definitely want to raise if you black person, you definitely want to have your kids up to par and have understanding of what type of world they're living in. You know, you don't want them going out there joining these gangs or either going out there doing silly stuff, and end up in the courthouse with their adversary, waiting on their adversary to lay a sentence on them. You know, for them to get 50 years for stealing a piece of candy and something stupid like that. You know, because they're gonna throw the book at them. So you should have, but if you're a black person, you should be wise of that right there, especially as an adult. When your parents, you want to give your kids the understanding of what type of current society they living in. You know, so it's always so they can be wise in their actions and their thinking and stuff like that. It can be wise, and it's good. A place where I go to, I admire the scriptures a lot because the scriptures will give you good advice. Matter of fact, it has some. Let me read some. I was looking through some stuff. It has plenty about what Ayesha Curry was talking about. I'm gonna read up. I'm gonna read up on I'm gonna read up on some things on the fruit of what that's beneficial to what Ayesha Curry was saying. Let me see. So we know it's good. It talks a lot about marriage and stuff in here, but it's good for parents to be together, and it's good to raise your kids up right and stuff. So let me see Ephesians. I'm gonna read not Ephesians but Proverbs 22:6. Let's get there right quick. I ain't just gonna get some advice out of her. See, this the scriptures it's real good on advice, and you apply that to your life it's very prosperous. That's proof. That's proof right there of you living every day. You can tell that you 100% agree with that. You got common sense. There's some things you can read out of here. You can compare it to your everyday life, and you'll say, yeah, that's some good advice. Yeah, that's really right. And this is one of them. Oh, let me get that right quick. And I'm gonna read another one after that. Okay, just bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry I'm taking a little bit, but I want to get to Proverbs. But it's all good. We got plenty of time. I ain't in no hurry. This is important. This is important stuff. So I'm patient. So I hope y'all are patient. Okay, here we go. Okay, Proverbs 22:6. What we're trying to get to. Okay, train up. This is Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yeah, when you raise your kids up from youth, from kid, and you telling them the right way. You giving them, you raising them up and correcting them and training them up in the right way. When they get old, they're gonna be some, stable kids. But if you some stable young men and women, you let a kid just act bad, act mannish and stuff, cussing out grown folks and stuff like that. He grew up, he gonna be, ain't no telling what he gonna be into. And you witnessed that. Some of y'all can have witnessed that in everyday life, and you can compare that to that advice right there, and you say, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So I'm saying this book is good advice. And also, let's see. Let me go to right quick. Ephesians 6. Colossians. Okay, right. Okay, Ephesians. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I'm gonna read this too real quick. Okay, this is Ephesians 6:30. I'll read more than that, but I'm gonna read a little bit of this too while I'm at it. I'm gonna read a little 25, Ephesians 6:25. I may skip down to some other ones. I can't hardly see this. There's a light kind of dim in here. Okay, husband, love your, this is Ephesians 6:25. Husband, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorifying church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing. I should skip down over this, but it's cool though. But that it should be holy, and with, this one I really want to read. Okay, 27. That he might present it to be to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives and their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. And so you love your wife. You love your wife as you love yourself. I mean, you be a protector. A man protect himself. You be a protector to your wife also. So man and wife. Man supposed to love his wife, and so the wife love her husband. The wife is a helper to her husband. But she don't. That's not to say she go out and do manly things or something like that, but she's a helper, she's a helper for her husband, and the man is the. Oh, you got to come out here? Okay, hold up. Excuse that, y'all. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna skip down to 33. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband. Okay, so it's good for a wife and a husband, to make sure that they on the same path, they loving each other, and make sure they have that family structure. Having that family structure and stuff. And y'all, this ain't about, let me tell you, I'm not on here to look good and sound good and stuff like that. But I'm on here to get y'all, to tell y'all what y'all need to hear. for y'all to prosper. I'm not on here to sound good and stuff like that. Sounding good ain't doing nothing for you. Obama sounding good. Look where you at. So you're still dying in the streets. So what I'm saying is I'm just on here to tell you, to give you some prosperous information. I'm not on here to look good and to sound good. So if y'all on here judging me on how I sound like, I don't sound good and stuff like that, then you got the devil on you. So you get your mind in the wrong spot. So so this is some good advice. This is the last little bit I'm gonna read right here. Put on the whole. This is Ephesians 6:11. I'm gonna read down through 12. Okay, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So it goes to say, it's just like, as I was saying, you go down and putting yourself as a black person in the hands of these judges and stuff like that. So that justice system ain't, is an adversary to us. So for you to put yourself in the hands of your adversary and stuff, that's on you. That's on you. You ain't got your spirit right. So you get your spirit right and be a wise man and woman and keep yourself, off in the hands of your adversary. So that'll be a good thing. The good thing is you putting yourself, you're not putting yourself in a bad situation. Keep yourself where you be wise in keeping yourself in prosperous situations. And going in the Bible and getting understanding and getting advice, that's a good way to do that. Because you're gonna need that in this. Like, you staying in this world ain't easy. It's crazy stuff. People crazy in this world. So you're gonna be met with all types of stuff. So you're gonna need some people to talk to, and you're gonna need advice from people. So you need advice from somebody. You need good advice. You don't need people telling you to go out and blow that motherfucker head off. Go out and blow his head off. Do all kind of crazy stuff. Something that's gonna get you all locked up for years and stuff like that. Some crazy. Something's gonna come back on you. No. You want something that's gonna benefit you for the best. So it's best, you come get advice from somebody that's speaking according to the advice that's in here. That's my opinion. Okay, let me go continue. 6 and 11. Okay, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's through 12. So Ayesha Curry, don't pay these people no attention, man. They don't have no understanding. And the ones that, like I said, though, it's either the ones that don't have understanding that's probably in your comments talking about you, or the ones that you see talking about you, or it could be people that have understanding. They're just your adversary. They want to keep you at the bottom. So there's a lot of wickedness out there to keep us at the bottom. So they don't want you to raise your kids right. They want to give your kids 50 years and 100 years in there. They want them to be on the news where they can bring out they history, their old past, and put it out there in front of everybody to see that it wasn't even necessary. They want to do that. So don't the best thing for us to do is do what's best for us. Be wise, have understanding, be wise in our walk in life and stuff. We're gonna come across ignorant folks and stuff. So you just look past them and make sure that you're doing. If you see something that's right for you, don't worry about what no other fool's saying. You see something right for your family that that's gonna be prosperous to your family and your kids, then you do that. Don't worry about these folks his kids gonna be dead because of them. Don't worry about them. People, their kids gonna be dead or in jail. Hope that don't happen. But the walk of life, that's how it go. You look at the news every day. That's how it's going. These parents, they they ain't raising their kids right. They keeping their kids around dysfunctional stuff, witness to dysfunctional stuff where they carrying that stuff with them. So they learning from that stuff. They learning stuff from them. I wrote on Facebook one time. Well, no, I don't get in that. But yeah, Ayesha Curry, I'm on your side. I just want you to know that if you come across this video, just know you doing the right thing. You hearing from somebody that's telling you that you doing the right thing. Don't worry about them. So, and it's not only for Ayesha Curry, this for anybody watching this video. So, all right then, y'all. I'm out.